All I'm saying is that Hitler, while wrong on a great many things, did make a mean hard-boiled egg. Is it so wrong to have an opinion?
James, I don't...
Sorry, guys, that manure is pretty hefty, too. Maneuver.
That's...
What are you doing?
Well, I'm planting my garden, obviously.
Planting.
Yeah.
With baby carrots?
Yeah, look at these little cuties. I mean, they're going to grow up so big and strong, and Daddy's so proud of you.
That's not really how it works.
Yeah.
And, oh, you're also using the post-pop popcorn, I see.
Well, you see, the soil is pretty dry, so I needed to lubricate it, and I thought I'd grow some corn and use the butter.
You know salt is just going to sterilize it.
Oh, my God. You made Timothy.
What are you wearing?
Oh, well, that I can explain. See, you know, we're getting into the whole farming groove, so I figured let's have some fun with it, you know? So we put on some costumes, see? Real American Gothic, you know? Anyway, the whole reason we're doing this is because, well, we just wanted to get into farming, and eventually we're thinking of growing a giant beanstalk. See, how I figure it is, if some little twerp named Jack can just plant some magic beans and have a beanstalk grow all the way up to the sky and him finding this new world, maybe we can grow our own magic beanstalk and find our way out of this void, you know? I mean, like, we've tried walking, didn't really pan out, kind of just went in circles, so I'm thinking climbing. That's the way to go.
And we can kill some giants.
Yeah.
See, based on the logic for this escape plan on a folk tale.
Hey, how are those magic beans that I had you plant?
Oh, glad you mentioned them.
Are they sprouting
Oh,
anything
yeah,
yet?
we're getting real results.
Oh, yes, perfect.
All right. So this grew in the matter of 2 hours.
That's not nearly...
Well, it's only
tall
been
enough.
2 hours, and it also produces videotapes.
Yeah, of course it does.
Shocker on that one.
Wow. Firecracker, a film by Myka Rodriguez. Okay, that's great. Can't believe it. I wore a petticoat for this.
I don't say that. It suits your figure quite nicely. Let's see, Firecracker, a tale of love, loss, deception, and also gnomes. Oh, appropriate. Hey, how about we take a nice little break from gardening there, Farmer John. Pop this sucker in.
I hate it here.
All right,
I hate a
let's
great
go.
many things
Come
here.
on. Really gotta change out of this.
Hi-ho, to off the work we go.
Is that the theme music for Match.com?
No, Becca's stuck in the fridge. She's playing her ukulele.
Who hasn't crucified their sister before? Good times.
Firecracker, I barely know her.
Which one of my parents' things will I destroy today?
Ooh, playing with knives, even better.
Best quality fleshlight crackers?
La la la, I'll have to blow up my cat.
No, lighting is what they'll expect me to do.
I've been waiting for a boom or two.
Maybe I'm supposed to hold on to it.
Ah, North Korea!
Beware, dryer fluff.
And cover.
Oh God, all those bodies. The horror! The horror!
Some Head and Shoulders will get that right out, sweetheart.
Oh no!
This kaleidoscope sucks.
Stab.
Book with Travelocity. You'll never roam alone.
Ah, we've been Tarantino'd. No, it's supposed to be in a flaming bag on the porch.
Ah, they're here for my poop cake.
Surprise! It's a bomb.
Beet rice. What a lovely name.
Sorry we couldn't bring you with us. Love you. No, we don't. Mom and Dad.
Hey, it's Gnome Chomsky.
Time to die!
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Just playing catch to make up for an absent father figure.
Wow!
Yes, yes, my pet, stay here and wait. Wait.
The Scream by Edvard Munch.
Still on hold with Comcast.
Hey, it's Beatrice. Sorry I didn't pick
People
up.
still have personalized
Free until
voicemails?
the 15th.
You're not in Paris, Beat Rice. We all know you're in rehab.
I need a gas mask, a plastic tub, and at least 12 bottles of hydrochloric acid.
Gentlemen, we have the technology. We can rebuild them. Stronger, better, faster.
Yeah, make sure you open the garage door for all those Play-Doh fumes.
Wait, gnome pieces? Where's my Coke?
Perfect. She won't notice a thing. Totally conspicuous.
You're my boyfriend now.
Oh, sorry. It's just I got so excited and I think you're so pretty.
Wow, that took 2.5 hours.
I've got another idea, but I don't know if it will work.
Any job, big or small, Mighty Putty repairs it all!
Is she eating Play-Doh right there?
No, I don't play though.
Indetectable.
This week on Criminal Minds, a gnome has been murdered.
Alright, let's see.
Gold's Gem.
Goat grooming.
Ah, gnome repair.
There it is.
Aw, she loves this gnome more than her parents love her.
Dad?
Wardrobe by Taylor Dosey.
Are you the one that called about the broken gnome? Yep. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. This is a 1973 Dutch classic.
Yes, the Dutch,
Only
well
came
known
out
for
in
their
the
love of
world.
Hawaiian shirts.
This is some serious damage. Can it be saved? I don't know. Let me check in my bag.
Maybe I have a third pair of glasses in there.
Wilhelm? You okay? Swiper, no swiping! Hi.
Hey.
What's the best mode of transportation? Ah, something even slower.
Zoom.
I'm quite well, thank you for asking.
Stealth mode engaged.
Oh, she's like the guy in Toy Story 2. You can't rush art.
Yes, grab a stick, bash your head in, problem solved.
No. Throw the scooter. Throw the scooter.
That stick turned into a log.
Damn wind resistance.
Frag out.
Very close range.
Isn't that how Regina George died?
Splat.
So the gnome was a liquid?
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Yes, sir. I didn't
Purple
answer earlier. I'm
raincoat. Purple raincoat.
because of the weather.
Oh, that's okay.
You can just stay there forever.
Something's bad.
Oh, what did you do now?
You bitch.
I accidentally broke your gnome.
Broke it?
Well, shattered it. It was an accident. I'm really sorry.
You didn't break it.
Because if you had, I would kill you.
Yes, I did. It's right here. Smashed into a million.
That's clearly only like 10 pieces.
Nope. I have it right here.
What? How?
That was a decoy
There's
gnome.
been too many assassination
I would
attempts.
never leave my real gnome alone for that long.
Coming this fall, Macaulay Culkin stars in Gnome Alone.
1973 Dutch classic. Mom and Dad wouldn't let me get it
Those
insured.
gnome insurance and premiums
So I
are
just used the decoy
ridiculous.
one for
That's why we need the Affordable Gnome Care Act.
Oh, okay. Well, see you when you get back.
wait. I forgot to tell you before I left. I found 2 firecrackers in the shed that were left over from like the 4th of July or something. And I really wanted to pop them before I left, but I forgot.
So I popped a
they're
Molly
on the
instead.
counter, and if you could not touch them, that would be really great. Bye!
Okay, new plan. Hitman, hitman, hitman.
Oof.
Oof.
Wow, they got sweet ukulele and fresh ukulele.
Was it like organic or?
Oh, they must go to a food co-op for
I was
that.
really disturbed by all the gnome injuries.
He actually died?
Oh
God.
you kind of
Oh.
expect one of those like no gnomes were murdered.
So many gnomes were harmed in the making of this film.
Yeah, maybe this is a little too soon. Jeez.
I want rice now.
Oh, okay.
Is it even FCC legal?
All right. Well, back
Do
to
we
the
have
void.
beets? We have beets in here?
Really? Wow.
I don't really like beets.
Back to the void, kids.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
slinky, slink.
Hello, my name is Austin. We here at Boom in the Shot like to have a lot of fun on this show, but we need to address something serious that has been happening all across the country.
Every 3 minutes, that's right, 3, you know the number well, a garden gnome is beaten into submission in either the film or television, podcast or radio.
As part gnome myself, it's heartbreaking to see my people abused in such films as Project X and Firecracker. Every day I wake up and think, this will be the day that Hollywood producers will stand up for garden gnome rights. But that day has never come. Much like myself.
Please visit the website stopgnomeabuse.com/the G is silent but I'm not to sign our petition.
Together, we can be the answer to ending the abuse of garden and ceramic Americans.
They're destroying gnome families and lives just for a laugh. Or occasionally if they don't have scissors and they need to cut something and they want to use the glass of the gnome for that purpose. But the point is,
Donate within the next 30 minutes and we'll send you a photo of a gnome you saved, enjoying life in their new garden, free from predators.
When you donate, you will also receive a free gift of the documentary Gnomerica.
Not every gnome is as well off as the spokesman for Travelocity, but we can change that with your help. This is your chance to say,
no more. No more.
Can we still end it with that thing we talked about?
yes. Oh yeah, we can totally do that.
Let me write that.
Yeah. You should be very frightened right now.
I don't. Wait. Okay. So.
Hello, I am a small patch of brown liquid. And tonight on Roundtable, we're going to be talking to the Right Minister, Reverend St. Looney up the cream bun and jam, about the Church's position on interspecies marriage. Hello, welcome to the interview room, the portion of the program where we interview the filmmakers of our illustrious student films, which we view every week. Now, usually, my fellow reviewers, and we are film reviewers, we are proper film critics, shut up, they are normally quite nice to our filmmakers. However, I see no reason for that this week, as we are talking about a highly problematic film, Firecracker.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and tear you a new one. First of all, where did the idea for this film come from?
So this film came from, I guess I just randomly had this idea one day of making a film about something easy that I could do as one person. So I had this idea of like garden gnomes versus...
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. The term gnome is a bit offensive to me.
It's offensive.
It is, being 1/16th gnome. I mean, I can say it, but the preferred nomenclature would be Garden American.
Garden American.
Yeah, so if you could just check your privilege in the future there. So you were saying?
Well, it was about garden. Well, it's hard to explain now because the original idea was like garden flamingos. Is that offensive? Garden flamingos.
They can fend for
Against
themselves. I don't
garden-
know about them, but I just know about my own
Garden
people.
Americans versus garden flamingos.
Mhm.
So they were like fighting each other. But then I thought, maybe I should that's completely not feasible because I only own one garden flamingo and I didn't own any garden Americans. So I went out and bought 2 garden Americans for this film. And I thought, what if we just destroyed one of them? Is that offensive that we destroyed?
That is highly offensive. I feel like the entire purpose of your film was to exploit my people. But moving past that, so your character, why the name Beet Rice?
I think it's actually pronounced Beatrice. That was the name that was.
Hold on, wait, hold on. So, why Beet Rice?
Well, Beatrice is actually my middle name. And so I'm very creative, obviously, when coming up with these names. So, yeah, I was just like, it's me playing this character. But it's not actually me, it's just a character. So let's put my middle name, which is Beatrice, not Beet Rice.
Okay. Now, the gnome used in the film was, and now correct me if I'm wrong, it was a 1973 Dutch classic. Is that
It
what
was
it is?
it's supposed to be more accurate. It was actually probably a
Well, I mean, if we're talking about accuracy, you could get a lot of things more properly researched in this film. A Hawaiian shirt
yes.
on the gnome. Why?
That's what Hobby Lobby had in the spring of 2014, I believe it was.
On a Dutch classic.
Yes.
Okay, so
The Dutch are,
obviously
everyone
known
loves-
for their love of floral patterns, obviously.
obviously.
Yeah. The music. Where did the music come from? Because that's a little bit of a point of contention for me particularly. Let's talk about the music.
Well, I guess I, for some reason, thought I should put all this music into this one film. So I basically just went ham on Creative Commons websites, like free use for music. I would just this was a class project, so I just spent the whole class period just like listening to all these songs and just being like, yeah. And then finally the deadline was coming up to finish the film. I was like, no, I have to pick music to put in this. And I guess I was like, I can't pick. So I put just a ton of music into this thing.
Now, particularly the gnome classic that was used in that. Why I'm bringing up the gnome music to begin with is because I feel like a lot of it was very appropriative of you didn't even do your research into what gnome traditionals would be used when, for example, the gnome classic, "How you doing? How you doing?" I mean, it's a beloved song, but it's only on the festival of daffodilius. When the daffodils bloom. That's mainly in the southern region of Gnome Way. But moving on, what group do you plan on exploiting next then for your next film project? Would that be the Lawn Flamingos?
I mean, I suppose so, considering that's where the original idea was, like, garden gnomes versus garden flamingos.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense sequentially, where my ideas are going. I think flamingos would definitely be the next one. And I do have one of those, and it's in my parents' house, just like right there, watching over us.
Do you still have the gnome from the
I have
previous one?
one of the gnomes. There was 2 gnomes used. One of them we just destroyed, obviously, because at the end
So
of
it
the
was a snuff film.
I suppose if you put it that way. One gnome lived, one gnome died. He took one for the team. Put it that way.
I mean, I don't even know what to say after that. I mean,
I-
obviously I'm going to be in touch with several ethics groups, particularly the People for the Ethical Treatment of Gnomes, or PETG.
Is the G actually pronounced? Because it's not pronounced like in the word, but.
Oh, so now you're telling me about my own culture. That's fantastic.
Can I I didn't realize the gnome community was like a thing. I apologize for any offense I may have created towards your gnome people.
You weren't aware of the protests when this film came out.
Well,
in future, if anyone would like to help out with the Gnome Reparations Act, you can always go to www.payusnowwearethe-gnomes-and-we're-pissed.com. Certainly a very informative journey into the mind of a psychopathic, snuff film creating, culturally appropriating gnome racist. As a closing note, could I just get you to hold up this sign, just look at the camera, give a great big smile. There you go. No, you don't have to read it. Just hold it up. Yeah. You. Right, welcome to The Void. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the most amazing bowl of delicious rice. And most people think that cooking rice is something complicated, there's some sort of secret to it, but really, you don't need a fancy rice cooker, you don't need a special technique. What all you have to do is just take a lovely bag of basmati rice, the king of rices, put it literally right down on the table, get your boxing gloves on, just nice and snug, and then firm pounding, just beat the donkey. Beat the rice. Beat the rice, literally beat the rice over and over again until you get this lovely
James. It's okay. What are you doing?
making beet rice.
Hey.
Look. After about an hour of beating the rice, hour and a half, you get this lovely, fluffy, delicious rice that I definitely didn't get from the Chinese takeaway.
James, what is this getup that you've gotten yourself into? What?
Gordon Ramsay.
I don't see it. Anyway, did you say you spent 90 minutes beating that rice?
Yeah, try it. It's good.
No, that's
a waste of time.
Yeah, especially when the Void can give us food. Like, look, watch. Void food. Look at that. Special delivery. Thanks, Void Hand.
It always surprises us.
Look at that. And it's got your favorite. It's got soup.
Oh, look at that.
Let's see what else there is.
do this.
Some apples and an orange.
And a bag.
Awesome. That's not. No,
But The most
Austin.
amazing rice. Beet rice. Come on.
It's plain white rice. It looks dry.
Come on, seriously.
Nobody likes anything that's been abused.
That's true. Come on, James, it's your favorite.
Don't you want to have a go though? It looks fun. Come on.
I really don't.
Okay, all right. I'll bite. I'll take it.
Yeah, come on. Beat the rice. Beat
Is
the
that
rice,
your
Austin.
day?
Just beat. All right, you just take. Wow. Where'd you? Wow. Okay, these are.
Yeah, just have a go. It's fun. It's a good stress reliever.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come harder. Come on.
Oh, that's.
Give it a
Yeah.
go.
Avoid
Give it a real
party
go.
or something?
Yeah, just
Yeah. I
Therapeutic.
that rice.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm good.
yeah.
Take it.
All right, have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun,
Just-
losers.
No, keep beating it. Just keep beating it.
Always men. I'm so violent.
The patriarchy. Anger.
I'm in the zone.
Take that, high school bully! Yeah! Who's an idiot now, Mom?
On with the show.
Part where we roll credits?
I think it is.